property management for just about every single market in the country, and some of them vary slightly. Just about every market, whether it's big like Atlanta or small like Peachtree City, you're going to have about 5 search terms that are going to be almost all of the traffic. It's going to be Peachtree City property management, property managers, property management companies in Peachtree City, and property management in Peachtree City. You get those 5 terms hammered down, you're going to get the vast majority of the traffic. So in your case, yes, on your site, we're going to name those photos appropriately for your market. And that's one of the items I'm going to talk about for number 7, which you'll see should move up to number 1, but we'll see, or should be number 10. Okay, this one's very simple. You can all do this while you're in the class right now. Please don't, that's distracting. But you can go back to your office and you can take your domain name and you can register it for 10 years. And now that may not seem very important, but again, what is a search engine? Anybody? I already told you like 3 times. John, you don't, okay, go ahead.
A search engine is a computer program.
That's correct. So a computer program, one of the things, I see where I get these guys are brilliant. That's amazing. So a computer program has the ability to go in and look at your URL and see how long you've registered it for. They know when it expires. We register our URL, it expires at a certain time, and that computer program takes that information and says, all right, this URL is registered for 3 months. So we have no idea what's going to happen to that URL in 3 months. It might disappear, it might change ownership, it might be gone forever. Someone who's registered their domain for kind of the standard that we see in the algorithm is about 5 years, but you might as well do 10, it's an extra $100, is that they look at that time that it expires and they see a bigger commitment to that website, to that URL, to that business. Remember, your URL online in a search engine's eyes is a business. And if they see a bigger commitment to your business than your competitors, then you're going to get more points in their algorithm than your competitors do. Does that make sense? Also, something that we still see that's having a tremendous amount of impact is what's called an exact match domain. And like we talked about before, the key terms that you're going to be going after is basically your market, property management. So if you can get a URL that says Atlanta Property Management, I don't care if it's .com, .org, .me, .info, whatever, there is an exact match component to that URL that's going to help you with search. Now I know a lot of you already have domains that you've invested a lot of time and money into, and that's okay. You can redirect that domain to the new one, transfer all the power that you have from your existing website, and now you have an exact match domain, which is still about 11 or 12% of the puzzle in most of the search engine algorithms. Now that's dropped significantly, and we expect it to continue to drop over the years, but right now it's 10% of the search engine algorithm, which as far as I know, is the #1 factor. There's lots of other things that go into it, but it's one of the highest as a percentage. And obviously that's something that you can control. Now, doesn't mean all the good ones are going to be available, but there's variations that you can do that can be effective.